Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you students. Good afternoon, everyone. So today we are going to learn the poem The Road Not Taken. If my voice is audible to all, write once yes in chat box and let me know that my voice is audible to all of you. Kindly write down yes in chat box and let me know. Subhangi Anand, yes. Good. Ayush Kashyap, yes. Very good. So my voice is audible to everyone. Today we shall learn this poem, The Road Not Taken, which has been written by a renowned poet whose name is Robert Frost. As we know very well, Robert Frost is well known for his significant style of writing his poems. In almost all the poems which have been written by Robert Frost, you will find the same theme presented by the poet, and that is the theme which is known as dilemma. Dilemma means a confusion, what to do and what not to do. This is a very common confusion in the life of each and every human being. Whenever any decisive moment comes in our life, we falls we fall in this confusion while taking decision. We should take either this one or that one. We should do either this one or that one. This is called a confusion of life, and in literature it is well known as dilemma. Here the poet also represents dilemma in the form of a poem very beautifully and artistically. In this poem we come to know there is a traveler who is traveling, and he is standing from where two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Wood means here forest, and where at the place he is standing, from there two roads diverge in different directions. Where he is standing, from there two roads are diverging into different directions, and he is confused which road he should choose, either this one or that one. He says that he is sorry that he cannot travel both. At a time he can travel only one, not both of them, either this road or that road. So in our life also we have two roads, means two roads are here representing two choices of life. Two roads are representing here two choices of life, and you have to select any one of them. But you don't know which one will be better for you. But with the help of your experience, your intelligence, whatever you have achieved in the society, in your life, with the help of that, you select any one of them. But what will be the result, outcome, consequence? It will be seen in future. That will be in your favor or in your against. It cannot be predicted this time. However, your intelligence and experience helps you to adopt the choice one of them. Is it clear to everyone? Are you understanding? Are you understanding? If you are understanding, write yes in chat box. Yes, good. So here he is standing at the place from where two roads are diverging in two different directions, and he has to choose any one of them. He says, and be one traveler. Long he stood there. He did not take decisions so instantly. First of all, he thought more and more and more. which one should be chosen by him, and looked down one as far as he could. He is trying to observe both the roads. Means he is trying to observe both the choices. Roads are representation of here choices. So he says that being a traveler, he can choose only one of them, not both of them at a time. But which one he should choose, it is a confusion. That is why he is observing both of the roads and he thinks which one should be chosen by him. When he was observing, he comes to know to where it bent in the undergrowth. Means he is looking so deeply both the roads where his sight can go, जहां तक उसकी दृष्टि जा सकती है वो दोनों रोड को दोनों सड़कों को देखता है. Then took the other just as fair, and he has decided to take another road, not the first one but the second one. He thinks that this is better for him rather than choosing the first road. Why he thinks so? Here we have to know why he thinks so and why he has chosen the first one. He says, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear, because the second road has not been travelled by many travellers. It is still grassy. On the other hand, the first road has been travelled by so many travellers, has been travelled by so many persons. So many persons have gone through that road. So it is, you can say, well invented, well discovered. Nothing is new in that. But the second road is quite new and inexperienced for the persons. They don't have much information about that what will happen if they follow the second road. That will be in their favor or that will be in their against. So we can say here there is a little bit risk also. The the outcome or the consequence of the first road is well known to everyone because so many persons have passed through the road, so they know what difficulties occur in the way, what benefits they will have after choosing the first road. But as far as the second road is concerned, they don't have much information about that one. So of course there is a little bit risk if they choose the second one. However, the poet chooses here the second one and leave the first one because the first one is hard won and nothing is new there. So here he is focusing on discovering something new. He does not want to take that way which has been already discovered by so many other persons. So we can say he wants to do something different or unique in his life. He says, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. In the second road, the leaves had not turned into black color. Why it had not turned into black color? Why it had not been trodden? Trodden means kuchla gaya. Because no one has passed through the way, no one has chosen that way. So leaves are also very fresh. They are still green, has not turned into black color and it has not been trodden. Because कोई वहां से गुजरा ही नहीं है तो वो trodden कैसे होगा, कुचला कैसे जाएगा. So the poet is here, or poet has the intention to discover something new in his life, and that is why he has chosen the second road, not the first road. And he says, I kept the first for another day. As far as first road is concerned, he would like to travel it, but not this time. He would travel any other day, but first of all, he will travel the second road. But who knows who he will be able to return back or not, because there is a risk also. He says, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. He also has doubt in his mind that he would be able to come back or not. He also had some doubts that he will have the opportunity to travel the first road in his life or he would be trapped in the second way. He knows about the risk very well. Then he says that he will be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. चाहे जो भी हो, लेकिन कम से कम वो लोगों को बता सकेगा कि बहुत पहले two roads diverged in a wood and he took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Means he will be telling people whether he will not have opportunity to travel the first road, but at least he will be able to tell people that he had two choices in his life and he selected the second one because that has not been chosen by so many persons. Whether he did not have opportunity to travel the first one, but he showed his courage. He was a man who wanted to do something new in his life, and that is why he selected the second one. So here the poet is giving us a message also through the poem that if you want to do something different, then you have some courage also. If you follow the beaten track means here the way which has been chosen by a number of persons and you are also following the same way, then you are not going to do something different in your life. If you want some special identification in your life, then you have to do something differently. Then it is possible. Of course, there will be a risk there, but if you take calculated risk and with your intelligence and experience you come forward, you will be winner. So this is the message of the poem. Whenever we have two choices in our life, we should select that one which has not been chosen by so many persons, and it will make you different from other persons. There are so many persons in our world who are physically not present, means they are not alive physically here, but still we remember them, we still respect them because they did something in their life very uniquely and differently. So many persons are here. About him we don't know, we have no any idea about those persons, but only a few persons are here, whether physically they are not present but still they lie in our heart. They are the persons whom we respect for their work. So if anyone wants to have such type of position, whether he is alive or he is not present in the world, but he wants to be remembered by other persons, he wants to live in the heart and in the eyes of other persons, then he has to do something differently. Here you are not suggested to do some different things, but you are suggested to do the things differently. Mark my word, I am saying you are not supposed to do some work different, but do the work differently, and it will make different you from other persons, and you will have such positions in your life that even you are not physically present but you will be remembered by others also. Means you will be immortal, you will be remembered by everyone whether you are physically present or not. This is the message of the poem, that we also try to do something different in our life. It does not mean that all the persons use ladders to come down and you should just jump from the roof. This is not the message of the poem. The message of the poem is use your wisdom, use your caliber, use your intelligence, and use your experience, and by amalgamating all these things try to do some things differently. Did you understand the poem? Children, did you understand the poem? Yes, Ayush Kashyap, yes. All of you, if you have understood, please write yes in chat box. Let me know you understood or not. Only Ayush Kashyap has written yes. What others are doing? Let me know. And if you have not understood, you can write no also without any hesitation.